So hi, I'm Bruno Turnheim. I'm representing here with Anna Wizorek, who might fill in for a specific topic, the Sustainability Transitions Research Network. So really, the Sustainability Transition Research Network, STRN, is an international research network. It's not funded. It's really about developing collaborative research activities, sharing research outputs. It's entirely independent. It's a research-driven network. It is open to anyone involved in sustainability transition research. So our mission is to deepen the scientific understanding of sustainability transitions through a program of networking, research coordination, education, and synthesis activities. So it's really a network for scientists, made by scientists, who look at new novel models to deal with innovation for sustainable development. The ones to which Franz this morning in his keynote alluded to without sort of filling the dots. And this is really what this network does. So towards this animating this scientific and academic debate, we provide a meeting place and a platform where researchers can engage in a vibrant intellectual exchange. We also, and this is a more recent development, we want to see ourselves as a hub for practitioners. So increasingly in our meeting places, in our large events, but also within the community, we are getting in touch with policymakers, practitioners, business leaders, etc., who are very eager to learn from us, with us, co-produce agendas. And this is really something that we're really eager to continue. So what are sustainability transitions? In one sentence, along the problem framing that Franz presented this morning, the long-term, multidimensional, and fundamental transformations of large socio-technical systems towards more sustainable modes of production and consumption. These processes take 50 to 70 years. And there are a couple of historical examples to build from. And there's obviously buoyant, vibrant activity, research activity, trying to uncover the new emerging ways to do these things as these transitions unfold. So it's an emerging scientific field. We have, it's about 20, 25 years. We have some of the founding academics in this room, which is always good. We have a yearly international conference. This year it will be in Manchester. Last year it was in Gothenburg. It travels every year. We have frequent workshops on very specific issues, but also PhD schools, professional organization, training events. We have a dedicated journal. This is independent from the network, but very linked to it. And here you see what the cover looks like. So it's Environmental Innovation and Societal Transitions Journal. The community is growing year by year. I'll show you quickly in a few slides. But currently we're about 1,500 scientists mostly. We have a website to structure our visibility. We have a mailing list every 3 months that summarizes main academic outputs, upcoming events, workshops, etc. And we have a mission and research agenda that really maps out what the field is about, what the new scientific frontier is. And this is currently being reshaped and will be launched again towards the end of the year, perhaps in January. Currently, we have one that is slightly outdated from 2010. And because this field is moving really rapidly, we really need to update this. And as I said, we have an increasing influence and mobilization of researchers at the science policy interface. I can mention in Europe, which I know best, the European Environmental Agency is very interested. A number of national environmental agencies are interested. Cities are very interested in what we have to say. The OECD is interested, and they're trying to process that knowledge, what it means for their specific activities. So this is really to show you over time the development of the field, and this is just the amount, the productivity in terms of research output of the field over the last 10 years. You see an explosion of papers dealing with sustainability transitions. Here, for scientists, I know this may not speak to all of you, this is the kind of scientific journals that we mostly publish in. So you see energy issues, with energy policy being the first one, technology forecasting and social change, Journal of Cleaner Production, our own journal, which is very new and still produces very interesting, important output. Research policy, interestingly, we don't publish that much in research policy, but that research is very impactful, etc. I'm not going to go through all of them. In terms of the sectors that have been primarily studied up to now, there's a huge dominance of energy issues, but this is also something that is being broadened. In terms of the research centers that are most active in this field, you see a dominance of Dutch, British, and Swedish universities. And this is largely owing to the history of the field developing 20 years ago, with these particular research centers being pioneers in developing these new approaches. So over time, they have acquired significant capacity. But we see that many universities are now taking up this issue and are trying to build research capacity. Ooh. And so I'll skip this. This is just a division of the main topics that we have. So there's a research theme on looking at history, learning from history to inform future and current pathways, learning from success and feature experimentation on the ground, the role of policies, new forms, new approaches to policy making that these transitions may warrant, the role of powerful actors, vested interests in transition, in shaping them positively, negatively, the role of social movements, grassroots initiatives in providing new narratives, new visions, new activities, and the role of geography in transitions and the role of practice. There are new themes developing more recently, transitions in developing and emerging countries. I was going to let Anna talk about this, but I see that I'm completely over time. But we have a very interesting session this afternoon at 3:30 covering these issues. We have a growing PhD network. We have new attention to the role of modeling. Can we model these phenomena? And I think I will leave it to that, and I'll just show you. That was for Anna, I'm sorry, Anna. And these are just two of the main upcoming events to which you are warmly invited. So the 9th International Conference in Manchester and the 3rd PhD transition in Utrecht.
Thank you very much, Bruno. And we're also very grateful.